Stop letting others put labels on you. Today I'm going to explain you the concept of labeling. Labeling is basically the process in which you let other people put labels on you. For example, if you're doing good in studies, you might get the label of topper. If you're doing good at sports, you'll be getting a label of athlete. Now, what happens when other people put labels on you? When other people put labels on you, you get restricted to those labels. You become fixed mindset oriented. That is a very technical word, but it's simply the idea that when you have a label on yourself, you will always try to align with that label. If you have a label given by someone else, you would always want to do what they like, what the people like, what would the people say if I do this and if I do that. And that is where labeling restricts your performance and your basically the life you're going to live. Now there is a good form of labeling as well, which I'm going to introduce to you right now. That type of labeling is known as self-labeling. Now we have just talked about external labeling. That's another word for it. Now we're going to talk about internal labeling, the labels that you put on yourself by yourself. Now when we talk about internal labeling, here's where the entire boat flips. All right, now this type of labeling is actually good for you. And how is that? Let me explain. Internal labeling is a concept of how you view your identity, right? So how do you view yourself? What is your perception of yourself in your brain? Now this is like a game changer type of technique, internal labeling. So let me give you a very simple example of internal labeling and good internal labeling. For example, I put a label on myself to be a person who doesn't waste time. I put a label on myself that a person who doesn't waste time. So now this type of internal labeling will prompt you to do the thing that aligns with your label, Now, for example, you put the label on yourself that you don't waste your time. Now, when you sit on your computer, okay, there's a computer right here. So if you sit on your computer, you can choose two paths. The first path is to grow, is to make some content, for example, maybe study a subject, right? And the second path is the destruction path. You can go on YouTube, you can scroll on YouTube shorts or whatever. That's the destruction path. Now whenever you will be in that moment of decision to make a decision from either of the two options that I gave you, because you have the label in your mind that you are a person who doesn't waste time, you're going to sit down and you're going to think, okay, what do I do in this situation? Your heart will say, let's just watch a little bit of YouTube. Okay. But your brain is saying, no, I view myself as a person who doesn't waste time. So what would a person of that label do in this scenario? So you put yourselves into the shoes of your label. It's such a beautiful concept. And when you do that, you're going to make the right decision. You're going to just think to yourself, okay, this is the right choice for me. And you're going to study, or you're going to do what you have to do to succeed and to excel in life. If you want further elaboration on the concept of labeling, I can make a more detailed video. I myself sometimes, struggle with life, struggle with different type of emotional and psychological challenges like distractions and depression, all that stuff, stress, anxiety. But I always try to find out ways to get over them. And I want to help my community that I'm building here on YouTube to do that same thing. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video if this video gets some views. See you. Bye.